Blessed be everybody, it's time for another series of weekly tarot forecasts, and we are talking all about the week starting July 2nd, 2023, so July 2nd through July 9th. And just a quick reminder for everybody out there, remember that tarot and astrology are like the traffic report and the weather report respectively. You have free will and agency and volition, right? You have the capacity to take in information and make up your mind about what you're going to do with what's going on. The more we engage with the material and the more that we actually get out of our space to engage the traffic or the weather, the more we're going to see it go to work. And that's important, right? That otherwise we might think that this is like a sermon, or, we might be kind of coming at this in a very fatalistic way. So if something negative shows up, then there's nothing we can do about it. Or if something positive shows up, then we don't have to take any responsibility. And all of those things are simply not true. These are reports of what's going on out there and what could be coming in, and what you do or don't do does matter. Very important to keep that in mind, right? Because we have a lot more say in how we handle what comes up. So let's get started here with the way that we always do. We're going to start off with announcing this week's weekly giveaway winner, and we're going to get down to business talking about the card of the week, the background energy that's affecting each and all of us, in addition to whatever signs forecast you are watching as you navigate the chapters in the down bar below. So this last week's giveaway winner is Shirley Renyard. So hello, Shirley, and congratulations. You are the winner of a free 15-minute video report from me, Astrology and Tarot. I've already reached out to you on your original post, your original comment, and gave you instructions on how to get a hold of me. And so make sure that you check your alerts. There are some people that have not been following up on their alerts. So, if you want to get a session from me that you already won and it's free, make sure you do. But Shirley, I know you're going to do a good job and get back to me ASAP. And so I look forward to working with you, and congratulations once again. So you'll be seeing, the alert if you look at your YouTube alerts there, right front and center from me. If any of you would like to enter the giveaway contest, all you have to do is leave a comment in the down bar below indicating your sun sign and your moon sign. You just got to say sun this, moon that, because I have a digital comment picker that, of course, keeps everything nice and random, but it filters all the comments as well. So you've got to specify and use the words sun and moon so that I know that you want to be entered and that the comment picker picks you if you get a chance to get picked. If you want to get in there, get entered into the drawing, that's what you got to do. So Shirley, I look forward to working with you here real soon. Just get back to me whenever you see that message. And for any of you who would like to schedule a session with me, whether it's a live phone, Skype, or Zoom reading, or you would like to get a video file of your own, you can of course go on ahead to my website, integrativemysticism.com. So what is going on when it comes to this week? This week's big spiritual theme, or the big focus for each and all of us, is the Six of Cups reversed, which is all about wiping the slate clean. The Six of Cups reversed is an example of a very freeing and very liberating reversed card, right? We don't want to be those people that like, oh my God, I saw a reversed card, so get superstitious and cray. No. The Six of Cups reversed is all about eliminating repetitious cycles from the past and also releasing things that cling, whether they are things that kind of bind us to a certain status quo or keep us repeating history, or maybe things that keep coming back into our life that we don't want to have come back after already trying to get rid of it, already trying to close up business, close up whatever is going on there. With the Six of Cups reversed, this is also a time where you may be finding that a lot of older, long-term stories, long-term involvements, long-term pursuits or obligations or even commitments are finally getting released as well. These could be years old, right? These could be 5, 6, 7 years old. These could be 10, 11, 12 years old. But what's happening with the Six of Cups reversed is that, again, the slate is being wiped clean because a lot of things that should be gone and done Or for those of you who've been hoping to get some takesies backsies opportunities, maybe reversed, right? Even things that you don't necessarily want to keep up, that maybe you started, that you wish you didn't accept or initiate or say yes to or whatever. This is going to be a week for wiping all of that clean. So make sure that when the opportunities present, you are ready to, well, lean in. So that is what we've got for the card of the week. Let's have a look and see what's going on with each and every sign. Hi there, Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's time to have a look and see what is going on when it comes to your weekly tarot forecast for the week starting July 2nd, 2023. This week, your big spiritual theme, your big focus is the King of Pentacles reversed. And so this is going to be a week of really taking control back from things that maybe we sought to take on or initiate or commit to or invest in that do pay us out, that do give us security, that do give a very strong shape to our world, right? But that have seemed to have kind of taken over our world at the same time. The King of Pentacles reverse can often show up where we might need to see where, a space that is giving us security or a source of security or a source of profit or a source of abundance or a source of protection has, in a sense, almost turned on us in some way. It might be demanding too much time. It might be taking over other areas of our life. It may be holding us in a space where we've been kind of stuck. And with the King of Pentacles reverse as a big theme, this is going to be the week where we want to make sure we know how to free ourselves, right? It can't be worth it to be stuck in that kind of pattern forever. When it comes to material circumstances, your work, your job, your finances, practical affairs as it relates to your home and family life, you've got the Devil upright. So this could definitely be showing up here. With the Devil, we are seeing this week, unfortunately, you might be having to face head on an adversary in a financial or professional situation that has been a chronic obstruction, that has been a very difficult influence of interference, distraction, or maybe even something that has been speaking for you, blocking you from going forward, or maybe even preventing some kind of project or pursuit from getting off the ground or completing. Now, luckily with the Devil card upright, it's showing up so that we can defeat it. And this could also be something relating to your household economy or something relating to family in a practical sense as well. But remember, it's showing up so we can beat it, not showing up to just sort of be there. So be prepared. There might be some confrontations, some difficult talks, and even a battle here or there, but this is about getting a roadblock out of your way. When it comes to your community, friends, relatives, and other people in your life, you've got the Wheel of Fortune upright. And this week you might be finding out about some kind of big development going on in an ally's corner of the world. So again, not necessarily you, but somebody that you are connected to where there is a big win or some kind of opportunity that they are presenting to you, that they are introducing to you. Now, this may be something that is a what's good for them is what's good for you kind of moment. They are looking to maybe share their opportunity, share their wealth, share their connection, or share their success. This could also indicate good news about something that you already have going on as an ongoing talk with another person that is hitting a really good stride and something that you'll be able to cash in on this week. When it comes to your challenge, you've got the Star upright. This week, we really don't have an ongoing challenge like day to day to day to day to day. But with the Star card upright, it's important to pay attention to where good things sometimes need to happen in stages. And you don't want to try to force things to advance beyond what is sensible. With the Star, you're kind of getting a chance to open your mind up. You do have to have an open mind and explore opportunities that are going to take you out of your comfort zone and out of your status quo for your own better. And you want to make sure that you're not trying to do it all at once, and you want to make sure that you're not blocking that either. This is going to be a very interesting week for finding the balance when it comes to you Aries people. When it comes to your relationships, partnerships, your personal life, you've got the Nine of Cups reversed. And this week, it looks like there's going to be an opportunity for you to have a wish or a desire granted for yourself that may upset a certain situation in love a little bit. Now, not necessarily, bringing, hell on everybody, but with the Nine of Cups reversed, I am seeing some kind of wish or desire is getting granted, but it may have a ripple effect. There may be a catch, there may be a caveat, there may be something else happening here, and it could be affecting your relationship, or it might be affecting a partner in some way. For those of you who are single or available to new people, this can show up in very much the same way, except it'll be influencing how a potential relationship could be getting started. With the Nine of Cups reversed, I don't think that this is necessarily a bad thing, but we are going to need to get down to brass tacks about what we are going to do going forward now that this wish is getting granted. So that is what I've got for you all. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And should you ever want to get a session with me, you can go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com. Hey there, Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's time to have a look and see what is going on when it comes to your weekly tarot forecast for the week starting July 2nd. This week, your big spiritual theme or your big focus is the Two of Wands reversed. And so this week is going to be about clearing up a lot of miscommunications, but also catching mistakes that are getting made in maybe current plans or pursuits, where miscommunications or misunderstandings have maybe caused certain things to get away from us. The Two of Wands reversed can often show up where we might need to check in with people, get clear on a lot of circumstances where we thought there was a mutual understanding, things that we might be taking for granted, things that we might be assuming everyone's on the same page with when we're really, really not. This can still be a very, very good week, but we want to make sure with the Two of Wands reversed that we are also checking in with people and we are getting clear and we are not just naively trusting or believing that everyone is on the same page. Otherwise, a lot of meetings, a lot of important dialogues, conversations, and connections could get really confusing. When it comes to your material circumstances, your work, your job, your finances, practical affairs as it relates to your home and family life, you've got the Five of Pentacles reversed. This week, you might find that you are going to be in a position to receive some kind of gift or some kind of hookup that is going to fill a void, either in your professional life, your financial life, or maybe even something relating to your home economy or a family situation. And it is something that's coming in the form of, I don't know, it's bringing you something that you've been kind of living without for a very, very long time. It's something you've been able to do without, but maybe something that life would be a lot easier with. And it's going to happen because you're getting a chance to help another person. It's like they're asking for help, you're offering help, and everyone is winning in this situation. Now, this could turn into a cool new role. It could be a project that snowballs into something very profitable, or this could just be a sharing of favors between allies. Whatever is happening here, make sure you're available to participate. When it comes to your community, friends, relatives, and other people in your life, you've got the Six of Wands upright. And it looks like there is going to be another really big development going on here where somebody is going out of their way to hook you up. A friend or an ally, a relative is singing your praises. They are pushing for your elevation, your promotion, your rise in status socially, maybe even professionally, behind your back. And you may be finding that a big recommendation or a big endorsement is going to spell big opportunities for you. When it comes to your challenge this week, you've got the Four of Pentacles upright. be careful about turtling up when it makes no sense and it's self-sabotage to do so. The Four of Pentacles can indicate a need to be a little bit more open, a little bit more readily available to engage and participate, even if we don't really feel like we want to do that. Now, again, you have free will, you have volition, you have agency, you are responsible for your own choices, but with the Four of Pentacles, a lot of these things are going to be asking you to be more socially engaged or socially available in quantities and in quantities of time and with people that you normally wouldn't. If we are a little bit too walled up, a little bit too turtled up, we might be shutting out things that could be really good for us. When it comes to relationships with love, romance, and your personal life, you've got the Ace of Swords reversed. And this week, we're going to be catching some kind of mistake. Now, this could be a mistake that was made either by you or a partner, or maybe something that we made together, or this could even be a misunderstanding, right? Clearing something up as it relates to that Two of Wands reversed. With the Ace of Swords reversed, I'm feeling like this is something that was overlooked or misjudged or misunderstood from the past as it affects the present. But with the Ace of Swords reversed, what we're also going to get a chance to do is stop a mistake from actually creating a bigger problem or creating a problem in the first place. Now, this could be something personal, or this could be even something a bit more on the mundane or practical. But we're catching this together and we're working it out together. So that is what I've got for you all. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And should you ever wish to get a session with me, you can go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com. Hey there, Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's time to have a look and see what is going on when it comes to your weekly tarot forecast for the week starting July 2nd, 2023. And this week, your big spiritual theme, your big focus is the Seven of Wands reversed. And with the Seven of Wands reversed, it's all about needing to pay attention to where we're not fighting the right battles and where we're fighting the wrong battles. And you may be finding that throughout the course of this week, you are getting a chance to, kind of like we saw with the card of the week, clean your slate by walking away from things that we keep trying to push forward, that maybe we don't even want to push forward, but but we feel like we're obliged to see things through. The Seven of Wands reverse can also indicate that if we're fighting the wrong battles or we're not fighting the right battles, then there is going to be an opportunity this week to sort of pivot where a lot of your commitments are, and even get yourself out of a lot of situations where you have to be put in a position to fight or struggle or strive anyway. And so pay attention to where help is coming in, where relief is coming in, and again, fight your battles better and choose your battles better, because maybe we're getting a chance to sort of walk away from an unending cycle or two. When it comes to your material circumstances, your work, your job, your finances, practical affairs as it relates to your home and family life, you've got the Judgment card upright. And this is going to be a week where a very special opportunity to jump up a status, jump up a level is going to be presented. The Judgment card is all about a test of your methods. This could be a very important meeting, an interview, or dialogue that is giving you a chance to elevate yourself when it comes to maybe your role at the office, or maybe when it comes to a financial agreement, right? This could also be an opportunity for a lot of you to either transform an existing financial commitment, or maybe turn something into something more profitable, or maneuver yourself to get into a much more comfortable lane, financially speaking. This can also be an opportunity for a lot of you to make a big jump or big departure when it comes to a matter of a family situation in the past, a home economy situation in the past, or a move. When it comes to your community, friends, relatives, and other people in your life, you've got the Three of Pentacles upright. And this week, it looks like some kind of alliance, group, or team that you are on, however involved or loosely connected you are connected to this situation, is about to go through its own big promotion, its own big upgrade and update. The Three of Pentacles is all about profitable work. It's all about making big strides. It's all about teams getting stronger and more highly capable. And this is, of course, going to have its ripple effects on you and what you've got going on in your world outside of this team and this group. Pay attention to what is developing here, because you're going to want to get more involved, get more engaged, because there is something for you to profit from here. When it comes to your challenge this week, you've got the Knight of Cups upright, letting more people get involved. The Knight of Cups is all about people giving and sharing openly, vulnerably, and going out of their way, above and beyond the call of duty, to demonstrate their devotion, their care, their friendship, their love, and their loyalty. And sometimes with the Knight of Cups as a challenge, we might feel like we don't want to get other people involved, or we don't want the help of other people for whatever reason, right? Maybe we feel like we got to do something by ourselves, or we're self-conscious about the situation, or we're worried about the person maybe solving the situation, right? Subconsciously. But what's happening with the Knight of Cups is that you need to be ready, whether it's allies that you know and care about, or even just odd favors and boosts coming your way. You've got to be willing to accept help that's coming in and being offered freely. When it comes to your relationships with love, romance, partnerships, and your personal life, you've got the Queen of Cups upright. And this is going to be a week where we have the fairy godmother treatment coming in. And a lot of you may be finding that a helpful third party is stepping in, whether it's helping those of you who are single or are available to new people to meet somebody new, or helping those of you who are coupled or are married, or maybe you're seeing somebody but you're not official yet, get closer or maybe overcome some kind of obstacle. Now, the Queen of Cups often presents workarounds, presents gifts, or presents hidden secrets, hidden shortcuts, or even ways to maybe speed up a development where things have been going slow or have been waiting on other concerns. Pay attention to the advice and the help that's coming to y'all this week. So that is what I've got for you all. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And should you ever want to get a session with me, you can go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com. Hi there, Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's time to have a look and see what is going on when it comes to your weekly tarot forecast for the week starting July 2nd, 2023. This week, your big spiritual theme, your big focus is the Five of Swords reversed, which is all about the end of conflict, or the ceasefire, the release of a lot of ongoing issues, conflicts, fights, or battles, or even just ongoing struggles that you may be having when it comes to your world, whether it's with other people or commitments, or maybe even pursuits or commitments that you once took up. With the Five of Swords reversed, everyone is getting a chance to lay down their arms and walk away, or kiss and make up, or do some repair work, but also, again, put some distance between us and what is the cause, core, and effect of whatever conflict or arduosity or maybe unhelpful influences that have been present occupants of our world. With the Five of Swords reversed, however, you've got to be ready to also let some narratives, some pursuits, some conversations, and even some status quos go. When it comes to your material circumstances, your work, your job, your finances, practical affairs as it relates to your home and family life, your home economy, your living situation, and all of that, you've got the Knight of Wands reversed. And this week, there could be some very frustrating news that comes through because of a rather bizarre mistake, or maybe even news about something that we've been getting involved in, or we've been involved in for a while, that is not taking us where we thought we were supposed to go, or where we thought it was going to take us. And that can sometimes happen. The Knight of Wands reversed can often show up where specious thinking, or maybe shallow or scatterbrained behavior, or a lot of hype, a lot of maybe just, yeah, let's just say a lot of hype, a lot of overexcitement, maybe coming from other people, or maybe just things that, a lot of excess energy. It's not really, doesn't have any substance behind it. And we might be finding out that a certain project or maybe an opportunity or even a collaboration, something that we've been working on or something we've been at for a while, even years, is just not going to go where we thought it was supposed to go. And we are, however, getting a chance to get out of dodge this week. There's always a silver lining with the Knight of Wands reversed. You may also be getting a chance to quit or leave something behind that you are already done with. When it comes to your community, friends, relatives, and other people in your life, you've got the Death card reversed. And with the Death card reversed, you may be getting some news from either a contact or somebody from your past, somebody you've known for a while that may be trying to dig up old issues. With the Death card reversed, it's all about a transition that happened that somebody has not mentally or emotionally accepted, right? It's kind of like, look, all of us are up here in 2023, but you're still back in 2014, 15. You're still back in 2008, 2009. You're still back in 2004, 2005. Whatever is going on here. And with the Death card reversed, there may be a conflict with this person, but I do feel with that Five of Swords reversed, it's also about putting the conflict and maybe the connection with this person to rest, finally. When it comes to your challenge this week, you've got the Sun card upright. Even though we've talked about some pretty difficult cards this week so far, the Sun is basically saying your world is actually going to be going through a bit of a blow up during this week. The Sun card is all about improvements, bringing in peace, wholesome simplicity, fun, levity, enjoyment, satisfaction, all of that good stuff. And so you're actually going to find that while all of this craziness seems to be going on with the Knight of Wands reversed, the Death card reversed, the Five of Swords reversed, you're actually having a really good time. I think that sometimes we have to let ourselves enjoy the breakdowns of things that maybe we have a guilty conscience about transcending, about moving away from. Maybe we feel bad about disappointing the Knight of Wands reversed, or we feel bad about cutting off whoever's coming with the Death card reversed. Sometimes we feel bad because we're doing well and other people are not doing well, and we have to be present for their drama with the Five of Swords reversed. Either way, you might be finding that regardless of these other cards, your week is going very, very well. Don't take on the emotions and the crap that other people are carrying into your life, right? You can care without carrying their story for them. When it comes to your relationships with love, romance, and partnerships, you've got the Hanged Man upright. And it looks like there's going to be a pause this week in a relationship situation. This could be just space getting taken because so much else is going on. This could also be a pause in a pursuit or a project or a plan that you have with a partner, a spouse, or maybe even somebody new. Now, the Hangman is just saying it's a rain check that, again, we will come back to addressing this matter however we need to address it when things develop further down the road. A lot of the times with the Hangman, it's important to let whatever the situation is go through its chrysalis phase and its metamorphosis, because by the end of the day, we might want to do something completely different or find that we have better options on the table for whatever we're trying to make happen here. So that is what I've got for you all. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And should you ever want to get a session with me, you can go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com. Hi there, Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's time to have a look and see what is going on when it comes to your weekly tarot forecast for the week starting July 2nd. This week, your big spiritual theme, your big focus is the King of Swords, reversed. And this is going to be a week where you need to be ready to start investigating. The King of Swords reversed can often show up where we need to pay attention to where we might only be working with half-truths in certain situations. Omissions, vagaries, and big ambiguity, those can all snowball into bigger problems if we are not working in situations where everything that we need to know is up front. People are not saying what they mean and meaning what they say. You might also be finding that this is a week where you are discovering situations where there may have been some revisionist history as it relates to maybe an old business concern, old financial matter, or even old family stories, or any other old stories that could be going on in your interactions with others. With the King of Swords reversed, it can be neutral. Some of these things will be totally benign, and some of these things will require a lot more attention. It's going to be on a case-by-case basis. When it comes to your material circumstances, your work, your job, your finances, practical affairs as it relates to your home and family life, you've got the Ace of Pentacles reversed. And with the Ace of Pentacles reversed, this week you might be finding that something that you've been trying to get off the ground or initiate or move forward is not going down the road you want it to, or it may not be built of strong enough stuff to see itself through. The Ace of Pentacles reversed can often be a warning card that some kind of new investment or commitment is not resilient enough to stand the test of time, or something may be getting initiated very prematurely. This could be going on with a project, something going on with a role, or maybe even some kind of involvement you've got with other people, financially or professionally speaking. This can also indicate a situation on the home front or the home economy front where we need to be ready to halt something or end something that has been with us for a while as far as what we've got going on there, but it's entering a state of decline. When it comes to your community, friends, relatives, and other people in your life, you've got the Queen of Swords upright. And this week you are going to have some help show up. A friend, an ally is going to be stepping into your world and ultimately giving no Fs about how they're going to start applying some serious, hardcore, direct problem-solving measures when it comes to things that are affecting both you and them negatively. Now, with the Queen of Swords upright, they focus on solutions. They really don't care about processing. They care about solving and getting everything in a good space in the highest interest of all concerned. You may even find that this person's approach is way more harsh and way more direct than maybe you would have thought to do on your own, but it might be necessary that we do things their way this week. The Queen of Swords does have empathy, right? But you got to remember, you can empathize with what a person is feeling without sympathizing with the choices that they make. It's no good being so empathetic that you completely cave in every time someone or something does something wrong. When it comes to your challenge this week, you've got the Ten of Pentacles upright. So this week, you may be finding out about something that is setting you up for a new normal as it relates to wealth, abundance, happiness, security, and longevity. However, with the Ten of Pentacles as a challenge, this is going to require you to make some very big environmental, social, and professional shifts. Your whole world is getting reorganized for this wealth, abundance, happiness, and security, so you want to make sure that you lean in. The Ten of Pentacles is all about protection. It's all about things that pay now and pay later and stay golden and last the test of time. But not everything in your environment or everything you've got going on the way you've arranged it may be compatible with that experience going into this week. And so you want to be ready for stepping up and doing what it takes to make yourself so and make your world so. When it comes to your relationships with love, romance, and partnerships, you've got the Three of Swords reversed. This week, there may be something going on where you and a partner or a partner-to-be, a person of interest or a spouse, are getting a chance to start remediating and reversing the damages done to a certain corner of our partnership. Or for those of you who are single or available, you've just been seeing somebody but not officially, maybe that connection. With the Three of Swords reversed, this is about clearing away and facing a problem or facing a pain, facing a hurt that we've not really faced head on before. Now, this could be something between you and your significant other or something personal to you or personal to them. Either way, This is the time for confronting the challenges, confronting the upsets, the cause, core, and effect, and doing something about it. So that is what I've got for you all. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And should you ever wish to get a session with me, you can go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com. Hi there, Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's time to have a look and see what is going on when it comes to your weekly tarot forecast for the week starting July 2nd, 2023. This week, your big spiritual theme, your big focus is the Nine of Swords reversed, which is all about facing your fears that keep you going in circles. The Nine of Swords reversed is one of the cards in the tarot deck that can kind of tell us when we're acting crazy, where we might be letting our heads do us in a little bit. And we need to be ready to face situations that come up this week that challenge personal insecurities, personal anxieties, personal fears, or even a guilty conscience, and overcome that, move through that in order to, well, make serious progress, serious headway. There's a lot of gain to be had this week, but if we are allowing ourselves to get wound up by our own brains, we're not going to be able to cash in on whatever is coming forward for us. This can sometimes put us in a position where we have to face a personal fear, face a guilty conscience, face maybe something that we have been avoiding, but we don't necessarily need to avoid it anymore. So be prepared. This is going to come up a lot in a lot of different ways. When it comes to your material circumstances, work, job, finances, household matters, household economy, living situation, you've got the Moon card reversed. And this week there is going to be a very important reveal going on that is going to give you a serious leg up. Now this could be a secret being divulged. This could be information coming out from behind the scenes. But what's happening is you're getting a chance to take advantage of a secret opportunity. Now this could be something that is shared with you in confidence, or this could be some kind of big announcement that is a bit of a world changer, a bit of a game changer for you. This could be revealing a secret about the past, or something that has been developing in recent history, or maybe something that's just ready and raring to go this week. When it comes to your community, friends, relatives, other people in your life, you've got the Hermit upright. And this week, you may not be spending so much time engaging with other people, except for a very select choice few. See, the Hermit doesn't mean you're hiding out and you're just cutting off contact and you're just going to go hide under the covers. That's not what happens with the Hermit, but you may be spending a lot more time with a very important close one-on-one connection. The Hermit often shows up as somebody that we already recognize and respect as an important influence in our world, right? It's one of our most valuable assets, the Hermit. And so, they could be a very, very close friend, a BFF, a business partner, maybe a romantic partner or partner to be. But what we're working on together is something quite substantial. And it may, exclude a lot of other people when it comes to our time and availability this week. But the advancements that we're making with whatever we're working on are huge. When it comes to your challenge this week, you've got the Queen of Pentacles upright. And this week, Virgo, your biggest challenge is making sure that you are okay with going your own way. With the Queen of Pentacles, you do need to be ready to set yourself apart in all areas of your world. The Queen of Pentacles is also indicating here that you may be getting some kind of important training, some kind of important lift from a self-made success that has walked the path that you are walking now. And you are going to want to be ready to be tutored. When it comes to, and again, let yourself be taken under somebody's wing, honestly. When it comes to your relationships, love, romance, your personal life, you've got the Page of Wands reversed. And this week, there may be news of an important release or a change of heart that needs to come out. Now, with the Page of Wands reversed, this could be you, this could be your partner, your spouse, a person of interest, or maybe somebody you've been seeing but you're not official with right now. And with the Page of Wands reversed, It's almost like a bailing out. Now, you may be finding out about a partner or a love interest deciding they want to quit their job. They want to leave something that has been identity defining or maybe life consuming. Or you may be finding that they're going through a bit of an identity crisis this week, and they may be kind of a different person each and every day. Help them to get grounded, but encourage them to go through this process at the same time. They're not going to be 100% the same person you have known them to be. Another person is trying to show up in this person that is more real to them, but it's kind of messing with their heads right now. So that is what I've got for you all. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And should you ever wish to get a session with me, you can go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com. Hey there, Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's time to have a look and see what is going on when it comes to your weekly tarot for the week starting July 2nd. This week, your big spiritual theme, your big focus is the Four of Swords upright, which is indicating a bit of a hands-off week for a lot of you. This week is going to actually flow in a very easy, breezy, chill kind of way, because that is what the Four of Swords is all about. It's about a break. It's about rest, recovery, recuperation, and regeneration. And you may be finding that environmentally, a lot of things that you have been involved in of late are going to start repairing themselves, going through a bit of a reality correction without a lot of engagement from you. Now, I'm not encouraging sitting back with your hand out and being super passive, but I am saying that with the Four of Swords, you may be noticing that throughout the course of a lot of this week, a lot of problems or challenges or maybe even situations that you've been involved in that are overly complicated, overly taxing, are going to start unraveling and starting to resort themselves out. And you may also find that throughout the course of this period, you're regenerating a lot of opportunities, a lot of profits, and a lot of your own personal vitality to boot. And so be prepared. This is going to be a very restorative week. When it comes to your material circumstances, your work, your job, your finances, practical affairs as it relates to your home and family life, you've got the Seven of Cups reversed. And when it comes to the Seven of Cups reversed, it's all about new, secure commitments and the removal of a lot of distractions, a lot of obstructions, interference, drains, excessive, just distracting information or just excessive activity in general. And you're going to find that things are really calming down in this part of your life. You may lock in some kind of really cool commitment as far as maybe a professional advancement is concerned, a new financial opportunity, or maybe even something that is going to help situate you with a much more calm, lucrative, and satisfying professional life and home life at the same time. With the Seven of Cups reversed, it's all about getting rid of the busy work, getting rid of all the high maintenance and needy people, right? The people that just have to get a hold of you every day, every week, every day, every week, and also give yourself some space and some security. When it comes to your community, friends, relatives, and other people in your life, you've got the Ace of Wands reversed. And this week you may actually find that there is something that is diminishing that you are going to want to pay attention to as far as a project, a plan, or something that you've got going on with a friend or a relative. The Ace of Wands reverse is indicating that this pursuit, whatever it is probably running out of energy or running out of juice. And some of you may actually find that it's a good thing that it's running out of energy, it's running out of juice. But the other person in the situation, again, this friend, family member, ally, partner, whoever, may not necessarily see it as a rosy picture as far as they're concerned. See what you can do to help the situation kind of move through this period, whether it's losing energy because it needs to go away or it needs to find a new sense of direction, but also pay attention to where we might need to be supportive or empathetic of somebody who might not be understanding why things are kind of going down. When it comes to your challenge this week, you've got the Knight of Swords upright. This week is all about, well, letting things get fixed. Excuse me. Letting problems get solved. The Knight of Swords is all about solutions and fast solutions. However, sometimes we may not always agree with the solutions that are getting presented. With the Knight of Swords, people might be sticking up for you, coming in and fighting battles for you, or taking over important projects or priorities because they have the power, the resources, or the skills to help see these things through. And you might not necessarily want other people taking charge. You might not want other people taking something off your hands. You might not want somebody doing something for you like that. But this week, let there be a champion to your cause. Welcome help and welcome the solutions that other people are bringing and carrying out themselves. When it comes to your relationships with love, romance, and partnerships, you've got the Strength card upright. And this week, things are getting a bit sexy. Excuse me. That seems to be very much the case here for you Libra people, because the Strength card is all about enjoying a bit more of the primal when it comes to intimate relationships. And this could be something that you've got, kind of just turn on or heat up with a partner or a spouse or a person of interest. Or for those of you who are single or available to new people, this could be how the engine starts revving with a budding new chemistry. This is also going to be a time where a lot of you are going to get a chance to enjoy a bit more vulnerability, a bit more rawness, a bit more intensity when it comes to an important chemistry or relational exchange that maybe we haven't really lit that fire with in a while. So that is what I've got for you all. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And should you ever wish to get a session with me, you can go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com. Hey there, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's time to have a look and see what is going on when it comes to your weekly tarot forecast for the week starting July 2nd. This week, your big spiritual theme or your big focus is the Six of Pentacles reversed. And so this is going to be a week where a lot of you are doing some serious closing work, some serious detaching work, and maybe even some cutting off, because the Six of Pentacles reversed is all about taking space, refusing to give more, refusing to give needlessly, and refusing to give too much, while also paying attention to where we need to be maybe reinvesting in ourselves and ours. Some of you may find that throughout the course of this week, a lot of different commitments and exchanges and attachments are starting to end their course. But this is also about repurposing a lot of resources, opportunities, and connections that you have to serve better means or better needs. When it comes to your material circumstances, your work, your job, your finances, practical affairs as it relates to your home and family life, you've got the Justice card reversed. And we definitely see a closing going on here. The Justice card reversed can indicate the end of some kind of long-term commitment or contract, or maybe even the revelation that the terms of agreement in a certain project, employment arrangement, or financial commitment are not good for us, or that they were never good for us. Some of you may also be finding that you're getting a chance to cut something short as far as a commitment or a contract is concerned, because you are getting a chance to escape something that may be doing you harm in an obvious or less obvious way. With the Justice card reversed, however, there may also be some revelations that come forward about dishonesty relating to financial matters, professional matters, or maybe even something going on the family front or as it relates to your home economy. But with the Justice card reversed, again, we have the revelation and then we have the release soon to follow. When it comes to your community, friends, relatives, and other people in your life, you've got the Hierophant reversed. And this week, there's going to be news of some kind of change in your world that you're going to hear through the grapevine from a friend or an ally or a special contact. Now, when I say a change in your world, the Hierophant reversed is basically a change in the status quo. Now, this could have to do with a rule, a tradition, a custom, a bylaw, a contract, or, a law of the land, so to speak. But with the Hierophant card reversed, this policy change, right, and we'll just use that in more of a broad way, it could be literal or it could be figurative, is going to be presenting a very important advantage to you and something that you are deeply invested in. When it comes to your challenge this week, you've got the Ten of Wands reversed. And this week, it's all about letting go. It's all about dropping things that have become too heavy, too time-consuming, too needy, too demanding, too high maintenance to be worth a damn. With the Ten of Wands reversed, you are getting a chance to get a lot of loads off your back. You are getting a chance to break free of a lot of crushing or maybe time-consuming situations. You are also getting a chance to finally invest a bit more in yourself, where maybe other situations or other people or other plans or projects have sort of become the main character of reality. With the Ten of Wands reversed, it is all about making space for what counts and what matters versus no longer holding space for things that just, well, want to take up space, resources, and energy. And your challenge is to make sure you follow through with that. When it comes to your relationships and love and romance and your personal life, you've got the Queen of Wands upright. And this week, it looks like love and romance is going into a very industrious way, into a very productive way. The Queen of Wands is all about getting an opportunity to get down to business with a partner or with a partner-to-be or a spouse or maybe even somebody new with regards to something that is of enormous creative, social, and maybe even professional value to one or both of you. This could be the icebreaker in a situation where you might be meeting somebody new. The Queen of Wands can often show up as a very talented, artistic person or somebody who's got a lot of very influential social connections. They know how to hook it up. Or this could be showing up in an existing partnership where a partner or a spouse may be finding something through their network, which is an enormous boon, an asset to the couple. So that is what I've got for you all. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And should you ever wish to get a session with me, you can go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com. Hi there, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's time to have a look and see what is going on when it comes to your weekly tarot forecast for the week starting July 2nd. And this week, your big spiritual theme or your big focus is the Ten of Swords reversed, which is all about escapes from doomed or problematic or oppressive situations. Whenever we get the Ten of Swords reversed, we have opportunities to dodge a bullet, to run away from a situation that is about to go over a cliff. And we come into those situations, big and small, every once in a while in our lives. With the Ten of Swords reversed, you're going to be offered a lot of outs, a lot of alternatives that you do need to consider. Be careful this week, though. Sometimes, you may be emotionally attached to something that is not good for you, or you may have your pride sunk into something that is not good for you, and you need to be able to not let those things be the main characters of reality, because you are getting some powerful lifts this week, and with the Ten of Swords reversed, unexpected good news in the darkest of times, at least with regards to what matters are coming up with this card anyway. When it comes to material circumstances, your work, your job, your finances, practical affairs as it relates to your home and family life, your home economy, you've got the Page of Pentacles upright. And it does look like some kind of new career, financial, or maybe even living situation opportunity is going to come on the table. With the Page of Pentacles, this is about a gift, something that is being offered or handed off to you or proposed to you. This could be an offer of money, or this could be maybe a special project that's going to generate some serious liquidity. This could be a special investment getting made in you or your family or something that you've got going on. Or this may even be somebody inviting you to go on some kind of adventure with them, financially or professionally speaking, that is going to yield a very high profit. So be prepared to have an open ear and an open mind for what comes up this week. When it comes to your community, friends, relatives, and other people in your life, you've got the Nine of Pentacles upright. And it looks like there's going to be news about something that is having a very early payoff, some kind of big win, somebody that you would recognize as a success, an independent success, a self-made success, or just, again, a highly influential and established person is going to be offering some of their resources, their space, or their power to you. With the Nine of Pentacles upright, we can see that this is somebody that may actually be giving some really, really good advice while also stepping in to assist with some kind of big win or assist you with clearing some kind of major hurdle. It looks like it's a hurdle that either they have cleared themselves, or that they have maybe just what the doctor ordered when it comes to you clearing it. When it comes to your challenge this week, you've got the Two of Pentacles reversed. This week, you want to focus on simplifying a bit. You know, we are getting all kinds of cool winning cards here, but as we saw with the Ten of Swords reversed, we don't want to cling to everything that we have clung to up until this point. Sometimes the Two of Pentacles reversed can indicate a need to pay attention to where we can't keep certain stories, certain commitments, or certain projects open if they're not as good, or if they have run their course and we need to make room for better. With the Two of Pentacles reversed, you might be feeling a little bit stuck every once in a while because you might not want to take your hand out of the cookie jar it's been stuck in with certain areas of your world. But with the Two of Pentacles reversed, it's time to simplify, it's time to declutter your world a bit, and it's time to open up to new commitments. When it comes to your relationships with love, romance, partnerships, and your personal life, you've got the Eight of Pentacles upright. And this is all about upgrades and updates and reinventing a lot of the relationship story that you are in right now. Now, for those of you who are single or available to new people, it is very likely that you are going to be connecting with somebody that we might be taking a bit more of a slow, methodical pace with. But this is also somebody who I feel you would get along very well with in a platonic way as well as a relational way, because with the Eight of Pentacles, there is also a very strong link in terms of value systems, work ethic, you know, all of those kinds of disciplines. There seems to be a really good chemistry here. For those of you who are coupled or are married, or you've been seeing somebody but it's not official yet, well, we are making some serious progress towards taking a different road to accomplish a major goal. Now, upgrades and updates here could indicate a lot of revisions to the way we are doing business in this relationship, or the way we are handling ourselves around the house. But with the Eight of Pentacles upright, everything is moving at an incline. So that is what I've got for you all. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And should you ever want to get a session with me, you can go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com. Hi there, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's time to have a look and see what is going on when it comes to your weekly tarot forecast for the week starting July 2nd, 2023. This week, your big spiritual theme, your big focus is the Eight of Wands reversed. And we are seeing, well, a big life direction change kind of coming into the picture, coming onto the main stage. The Eight of Wands reversed can often show up where a lot of plans in progress, or a lot of agendas, or a lot of initiatives we've been working on are starting to slow down in terms of their pace, because we might need to accomplish them a different way or by taking a different path. And with the Eight of Wands reversed, those alternatives are also going to be showing up at this time. However, you are going to want to make sure that you are not attached to plan A when it comes to maybe a social goal, a financial goal, a household goal, a relational goal, because the Eight of Wands reverse is indicating some roadblocks with the initial itinerary, I guess you could say, or the initial course that we may have charted for those stories. That being said, again, as long as you're ready to pivot, keep an open mind, and switch things up a little bit, still will be a good week. When it comes to your material circumstances, your work, your job, your finances, practical affairs as it relates to your home and family life, you've got the Three of Cups reversed. So financially this week is actually going to be really, really good. Upright and reversed, the Three of Cups reversed can still always spell money, and a good amount of profit at that. However, you may be noticing that you are starting to have some issues when it comes to the social front, when it comes to work matters, colleagues, clients, customers, or maybe even family issues as it relates to the home economy, a living situation, or relatives. With the Three of Cups reversed, you may be finding that you're getting stuck in situations where you are working with and for the wrong people, a lot of personality clashes, and you are going to need to do something about resituating yourself. Believe me, there's nothing worse than having to be stuck in a situation where you're serving with or serving a population that you are fundamentally incompatible with on every level, believe me. But with the Three of Cups reversed, again, this is going to be an extremely lucrative week. Just remember, it's not worth the social and emotional and energetic and spiritual and mental health issue of having to cope with people forever. So don't let this set a precedent. Make sure you're doing something this week to also maneuver yourself into a space where you're enjoying your work, not just profiting from it. When it comes to your community, friends, relatives, and other people in your life, you've got the King of Wands reversed. And there might be something that comes up this week that really pisses you off around a choice that somebody is making, but again, could be a personal contact or an ally. But with the King of Wands reversed, we're seeing somebody's scatterbrained, flaky, shallow behavior causing a bit of a ruckus. Now, this could be somebody flaking out of a responsibility that they have, or it may be revealed that they are not as intelligent as they say they are, and they've screwed something up, or they may be in a situation where they're embarrassing you or making something that you are connected to look bad. And you are going to need to, well, do something about it. Because with the King of Wands reversed, it's not something that we should let stand. Absolutely not. I have a rule. Whenever somebody brags or somebody reads me a ream of affirmations or whatever, I go, okay, I'm going to let you raise my expectations. All of this stuff you're saying about yourself, all this hype, I'm going to treat that as good as a blood vow. And if you fail to uphold these things in a meaningful way, we're going to have a serious problem. Might want to do this with this situation. When it comes to your challenge this week, you've got the Tower card upright. And this week, you're going to find that a life direction changing event is going to be completely upending a lot of stories, a lot of structures, a lot of normals in your world. And with the Tower card upright, this could be pretty intense. This is about ending an era in an extremely abrupt and uncomfortable way. Sometimes the Tower card upright can show up as a crisis, whether it is a literal crisis or it is an internal crisis. But what is happening here is the demolition or the ending of a phase of life through such an event. With the Tower card, however, it's important to understand that this is one of the only cards in the tarot deck that, no one can really do anything about preventing, but it is something that is still in the natural order of things. And with the Tower card upright, I do think that this is that direction change that the Eight of Wands reversed was also talking about. When it comes to your relationships with love, romance, and partnerships, you've got the Four of Wands upright. Things are going beautifully in your personal life this week. Everything else seems a little bit here, but the love life, bang on. The Four of Wands is all about celebration. It's all about achievement, accomplishment, moving forward and getting established in a much more balanced, happier, healthier way across the board. It's hitting all of the boxes in intimacy, in socialization, even in material comforts. And a lot of you are going to find that you and a partner, a spouse, or a person of interest are going to be hitting a beautiful stride due to some kind of major accomplishment or goal being achieved or a line getting crossed this week, a finishing line likely. And for those of you who are single or available to new people, such an experience is still going to be afforded to you through somebody new that you are also getting a chance to go on this kind of adventure with. So that is what I've got for you all. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate it. And should you ever wish to get a session with me, you can go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com. Hi there, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's time to have a look and see what is going on when it comes to your weekly tarot forecast for the week starting July 2nd. This week, your big spiritual theme, your big focus is the Chariot upright, which is all about putting you in the driver's seat. The Chariot card upright is the card of getting the MVP treatment. It is the card of accomplishment, overcoming obstacles, acclaim, fame, and getting to be treated like, kind of the big star on campus. And you're going to be finding this showing up in every different corner of your world. With the Chariot card upright, you're also going to find that a lot of projects and a lot of plans you've had in the works are all going to start accelerating in their progress at the same time. So you are going to need to be ready to get down to business and finesse them so that they can all be accomplished and achieve what you're looking for or achieve your highest goals this week without having them displace one another or compete with each other. You can do it. The Chariot is all about having the power and the resources to make it so there you go. When it comes to your material circumstances, your work, your job, your finances, practical affairs as it relates to your home and family life, you've got the King of Cups upright. And somebody out there likes you. The King of Cups is all about getting a chance to be lifted up by somebody who pretty much wants nothing in return. A lot of the times the King of Cups can show up as an extremely valuable ally, a powerful buddy who is really sticking their neck out for you. Now, they could be doing this with higher ups, they could be doing this behind the scenes, or this could even be somebody that you don't know that's taken a very personal shine to you that is going to be pulling off a miracle in a financial or professional arena. This is going to be something that does elevate you in terms of your stature and your status, or again, pull off a miracle for you where you've not been able to make something happen before. So be prepared to find out who this is and give them a big thank you. When it comes to your community, friends, relatives, and other people in your life, you've got the Empress reversed. This week, there could be some problems that come up around somebody that has basically dug their own hole. The Empress reversed is her own worst enemy. This is somebody who is prone to self-sabotage and drama and craziness and waste and just all kinds of ugh. And I feel like with the Empress reversed, you may this week need to go in and do some damage control around whatever this person has created. Now, you don't have to bail the Empress reversed out, right? The Empress reversed does need to learn a lesson about how it's really not all that cute to be an adult toddler. But you may need to get into this situation because, well, there could be other people at risk here. And sometimes the Empress reversed can cause collateral damage. When a person is in that kind of way, they're not really, no matter how intense their emotions are, they're not really good at reading the room. And so you might need to see what you can do to minimize the damage caused by the Empress reversed. You may even get something out of it, but it's going to be a frustrating week there. When it comes to your challenge, you've got the Page of Swords reversed. And with the Page of Swords reversed, this is all about making sure that we don't rush to conclusions when it comes to information or developments that are still developing. It can be very tempting sometimes to get ahead of the statement being spoken. It could be very tempting to think that you have all the math you need in order to arrive at the conclusion that gives you context as to what's going on. Be very careful with the Page of Swords reversed, because more often than not, you can't trust your gut with this card. You can't trust your intuition with this card because it's usually indicating an assumption or a presumption that is wrong. Make sure that you are double checking your math. Make sure that you're dotting your I's and crossing your T's. You're not giving into rumors and you're not giving into impulsivity. When it comes to your relationships with love and romance and your personal life, you've got the Three of Wands upright. And it looks like there's going to be some kind of a big launch or big break coming through here. The Three of Wands is all about having something ready to finally get off the ground. and get down to business. With the Three of Wands, for those of you who are single or available to new people, you may be getting some kind of communication or having some kind of reply or engagement start to, well, pick up progress where it may have fallen flat before. This could have been somebody that we were talking to once upon a time, but it just kind of went into a dud. Or this could even be something happening this week where you are getting approached. For those of you who are coupled or are married, or you're seeing somebody but you're not officially yet, this is going to be a week where you are getting a chance to finally launch or commence with something that you were waiting on. And this could be something you were waiting on with regards to developments in a partner's life or your own. The Three of Wands is also indicating that we are finding something that was very hard to find. Whether we were searching together with our partner or this is something we were looking for on our own, it is finally getting produced. So that is what I've got for you all. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And should you ever wish to get a session with me, you can go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com. Hey there, Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's time to have a look and see what is going on when it comes to your weekly tarot forecast for the week starting July 2nd. And this week, your big spiritual theme is the Nine of Wands upright, which is all about getting set up for success by setting up better boundaries. And you may be finding that throughout the course of this week, a lot of walls are getting built around situations in your life that you probably don't want to be sharing too much time, space, energy, or resources with after all. With the Nine of Wands, you are getting an extra layer of protection added to your world. Now, this could be something coming through the actions of friends and allies. This could be a development going on in a project or a pursuit that you have. Or you may even find that this is pushing things that you didn't know were bad for you away from you. Either way, with the Nine of Wands upright, you may also be finding that even if it takes a bit of time to adjust to these developments, you're kind of noticing things getting better in your world for the lack of the drama, the craziness, and the, discordant activity. When it comes to your material circumstances, your work, your job, your finances, practical affairs as it relates to your home and family life, you've got the High Priestess reversed. And this week, you may be finding out that you gotta revisit some plans or some advice or some counsel that you had in the past. Because the High Priestess reverse can often indicate misunderstood advice, misunderstood guidance, or just flat out bad advice or bad guidance. And this could be something that is a very old issue, or this is something that could be a bit more recent. This could be going on in the professional space, this could be going on the financial space, or it could be going on with regards to a living situation or home or family matter. However, with the High Priestess reversed, because we are finding this out, we are getting a chance to finally solve whatever issues were brought about because of this matter. However, you've got to understand with the High Priestess reversed, once we find out what's going on, we can't see things through according to the terms of the initial plan. We are going to have to do something else. When it comes to your community, friends, relatives, and other people in your life, you've got the Fool reversed. And this week, you may be finding that there is something going on where a friend or a relative or a contact's narrow-mindedness, closed-offedness, maybe even their own comfort zone is becoming oppressive when it comes to something that you or others that you care about have going on. A lot of the times with the Fool card reversed, we can see a situation where a person's, again, bubble or their comfort zone can be extremely oppressive in such a way where it almost becomes like a gravity well, and it prevents other people or other realities from even occurring. They just kind of treat themselves or their world as the main character of all reality. You are going to need to find a way to get out of this gravity well this week. You are going to have to maybe take some space from this person. You may be finding out that somebody is shutting down or blocking good opportunities behind your back because of their own BS, and we can't have that. When it comes to your challenge this week, you've got the Page of Cups reversed. And with the Page of Cups reversed, this is all about unwanted attention, unwanted affection, and maybe even getting a lot of attention or affection that's making us very uncomfortable. The Page of Cups reverse can often show up where we might be needing to speak up about needing space when we're feeling crowded, encroached upon, or even intruded upon, or feeling invaded. Sometimes this can show up where a clash of love languages, a clash of affection, or maybe somebody's incapacity to read the room is starting to create problems in our world, in our social life, our personal life, or maybe in our professional life. Sometimes the Page of Cups reverse can also indicate receiving a lot of attention and affection that is not only extremely uncomfortable, but it is encouraging bad behavior in the other person. Just because somebody might think that they're doing a good thing doesn't mean they're really doing a good thing. And you may need to speak up about that. And, if they can't read the room for whatever reason, then you got to tell them what's going on in the room. When it comes to your relationships with love, romance, and partnerships in your personal life, you've got the Emperor upright. And this week, it looks like things are really going your way here because you are getting a chance to maneuver yourself into the world you would like to have your relationship in. Or for those of you who are looking for a new relationship, you are getting to have the relationship you want on your terms. And everything seems to be kind of, ticking off every box on your personal list. Because when we have the Emperor in this position, we get put in a situation where all of what we have put out there is coming to us. Now, with the Emperor here as well, you are getting a chance to also maybe seize control of some things in your world or in your family or in your household that have been out of your control that would be better off in your control. This could create some issues if we're bumping heads with a spouse or a partner, or we could be bumping into issues where we have to make calls that we know are in the best interest of all concerned, but other people might not understand. But this is a way to get your love life back on the track you want it to be. And this could also be with the help of another person for those of you who are single or are available to new people, because with the Emperor card upright, you are also seeing this caliber of character brought closer into your world, whether you know them already or this is somebody brand new. So that is what I've got for you all. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And should you ever wish to get a session with me, you can go ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com.